presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Oahe Capitals hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals hockey is brought to you by Herman's and Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramkota, and Wagner Auto.
Back out for Kirsten Miller. There's another shot. Bouncing puck. They score! It's Kirsten Miller!
And by Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, and Pizza Ranch.
Now here's Sarah Bird picking off the pass. Dumps it up front. They score! It's tipped in, and it's a 2-0 lead. As that'll be Cami Larson that scores. A shorthanded goal and a 2-0 advantage.
Oahe Capitals hockey is also brought to you by Dano's Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors.
Knocked down, looking forward is Bird, a backhander, redirected, they score! It's 6-6 with 16.9 to go in the third period. How about 6 for Kafka?
And now for the voice of the Oahe Capitals, award-winning KCCR Sports Director, John Winkler.
And a good afternoon as we welcome you here to the Expo Center as we are getting set for a puck drop between the Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder. We will throw things down here to the PA as they are doing the ceremony here at Pink the Rink, and we'll talk more about that coming up here in just a moment. But we will send it down now for the ceremony.
Sonia Junt is skating in honor of her mom, Sarah. Reagan Emmy is skating in honor of Brian Dean. Sophia Basham is skating in honor of her mom, Claire. Dakota McIntaffer and Katie Reese are skating for all those affected by cancer. Elliot Birch and Mallory Learcamp are skating in honor of Mallory's mom, Christine Learcamp. Sophia Bales and Cami Larson are skating in honor of Cami's mom, Jackie Selby. Ainsley Reese is skating in honor of Darlene Brown. Brenna Ullman is skating in honor of Papa Jim. Elise Schweitzer is skating in honor of Vicki Walters. Kylie Fromm is skating in honor of Papa Boomin. Sienna Tipton is skating in honor of Grandpa Johnson. Charlie Bowers is skating in memory of Papa Slocum. Ava Lavinger is skating in honor of Kyle Appland. Elena Youngbluth is skating in honor of Grandpa Bub. Kate Stolley is skating in memory of Pa Stolley. Lainey Auden is skating in honor of Miles Huck. Kirsten Miller is skating in honor of great grandma Bert. Emily Nemec is skating in memory of Uncle Mike Foose. Aubrey Stewart is skating in memory of Vosa Lester. Addison Hunsley is skating in honor of Melissa Flatmeyer. Micah Buffalo is skating in honor of Michelle Buffalo. Riley Kafka is skating in memory of great grandma Kafka. Haley First is skating in honor of Grandpa First. Thank you for joining us for the honoring ceremony for the girls U14 and varsity teams.
So as we are here at the Expo Center, and again, that the honorary ceremony that just took place, it is Pink the Rink here at the Expo Center, and the White Capitals are honoring, skating in honor, and also they're also skating in memory of those loved ones that have been affected by cancer, whether they have lost their life or whether they're still battling cancer or have battled cancer and have defeated cancer, still skating in honor of those and skating in memory of all those, as both teams will be taking the ice here in just a moment to get themselves rolling for warm-ups. This is a big matchup for the White Capitals taking on the Rushmore Thunder. This is a big 2 points. The Capitals can get themselves in the spot that they want to be at going into the final couple games of the season. They're still fighting for that at least a top 3 spot, and they're sitting at number 4. But a couple of wins here. They got 3 games left. They win all 3. They've done what they can to try and get inside the top 3. And depending on how things fall the rest of the way, if they can get these last 6 points, but it has to start here this afternoon against the Rushmore Thunder. If they get the 2 points here and then go for the next 2 points tomorrow afternoon against Sioux Falls, they're still alive even for that number 1 spot. It's going to take a lot more, and it's going to take more than just winning all 3 games. But if they can win all 3, I don't know how it's going to take a lot for them not to be in the top 3. And we talked about that too, that this Rushmore team, they're coming in at the number 6 spot. They almost have that number 6 spot locked up. However, the Caps, when you look at the matchups, would you rather go against Brookings or Rushmore in the first round if you go 4-5 or 4-3? No, and you're not disrespecting the Rushmore Thunder, but you'd rather not see the defending state champions in the first round. The bottom 3 teams, again, they're not easier to beat, but if you can take your choice, you're probably going to try and take those bottom 3 teams. If you can get the top 2 spot, obviously Rushmore with those 3 wins, they can be very dangerous, and the bottom 2 have combined for just 1 win so far. So really a top 2 spot would be much better than even number 3 or number 4. But overall, the Caps want to be in that number 3 or higher spot going into the state tournament here coming up at the beginning of March. A month from today, when it will be March 3rd, not the Saturday, but March 3rd. That is championship day of the girls varsity state girls varsity state tournament. So we are 1 month away from the end of the season, complete season, the state championship, all of it here at noon. We'll be playing the 3rd place game, getting ready for the 3rd place game to be played. So that's how close we are to the end of the season. The Capitals will end the regular season next week, Sunday, when they take on the Aberdeen Cougars on the road to finish out the season. But they get Rushmore here today. They'll get Sioux Falls tomorrow, both here at the Expo Center, and the Capitals are looking for 4 points, but they do take on the Rushmore Thunder first, looking for the first 2 points this weekend. They did beat Rushmore on the road 6-3 back at the end of the year, December 29th, when they went to Rapid City, picked up that 6-3 win as they scored 3 second-period goals. Micah Buffalo had 2 goals in the game. Riley Kafka had a hat trick, and Cami Larson also scored for the Capitals. And in that game, Sophia Pashong has stopped 23 shots on 26 chances. They will go against Claire Larson, who has got an .851 save percentage. She's picked up all 3 of those wins for Kelly Simon's club. 4.55 goals against average for the Rushmore Thunder. We'll talk about the standings a little bit more here coming up. We'll talk about the matchups. Sioux Falls, they played last night. They're going to play again today, and then they're going to play tomorrow against the Capitals, so they'll get to see them on the end of a 3-game weekend. But we'll talk about all that. We'll talk about the matchups across the state and girls varsity as we are down to the nitty-gritty of the end of the season. And some teams, their seasons are going to come to the end of maybe this weekend, but a lot of just about everybody except for a couple games, everything will come to an end next week Sunday with about 3 games remaining, but may not even result in much of the standings being changing with those games. But we will step aside when we come back here on the Wagner Auto pregame show. We will look at the standings, look at the matchups across the state right now coming up here today and from yesterday as well. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art 3-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Danos Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pierre, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Danos Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats, or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Danos Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boats. Call Danos Marine at 605-224-6612.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at EnvirotechWaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Aubrey Stewart, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here to the Expo Center as we continue to get set here for our first of our split doubleheader today. The White Capital girls play first against the Rushmore Thunder, and then the Capital boys will play later on tonight against the Brandon Valley Ice Cats. We'll have coverage of that one right around 5:45 or so in the 6:15 puck drop here on the Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. But here in this game, the Capitals take on the 3-5-1 Rushmore Thunder, as they have also gotten a tie, make that 3-5-0-1. They had an overtime loss. So they are sitting at 7 points, and they still can maybe get to that 5th spot with a couple of wins down the stretch. They probably will, with Sioux Center having that one win so far over Watertown. I think Rushmore and Sioux Center are playing the final game of the season to close out. Yeah, it is Rushmore and Sioux Center that will play the final games. That's actually on Saturday, February 24th, and Sunday, February 25th. Aberdeen and Sioux Falls will play Monday, February 19th in the middle of the afternoon. That'll be one of the final games. But maybe if Rushmore would get those 2 wins against Sioux Center, they can find themselves in a spot to maybe pass Brookings if the Rangers don't get any more points, and also because the Rushmore Thunder are playing Brookings next week, Sunday, on February 11th. So that's the big contest. They also then will play them on Saturday. So Rushmore still has a shot to get inside the top 5, and really with wins down at the end of the season here, if they can get those 4 wins against Brookings and Sioux Center, and all of a sudden puts them at tied with the Hawaii Capitals, and the Capitals don't get another point the rest of the way, they would be falling underneath the Rushmore Thunder. So this is a game where if the Caps do win, they will push themselves ahead of Rushmore and will be for sure inside the top 5 at the end of the season. Coming up here in the state tournament on March 1st to the 3rd, that Friday through Sunday. Only one game yesterday. It was Sioux Falls beating Brookings 8-0. Malin Abbott, who has not played all season, out with a surgery, talking with Coach Penny a little bit earlier this week about their team and trying to get the projected lines for the weekend. And he had said that Malin Abbott's going to try and give it a go. She was cleared to skate. The doctors cleared her. And so he was hoping that she would get some ice time, be able to look good in ice time. Well, she scored 2 goals in her first game of the season as she picked up the 2 of the 3 second period goals to give Sioux Falls a 5-0 lead at that point, and end up with an 8-0 win for Sioux Falls over the Brookings Rangers, as the Rangers have just 3 games left. So they have to win all 3 of their games, and the Capitals have to lose all 3 of their games without going to overtime. And if the Capitals do win here today, they are top 4. They will be top 4 with a win. Any points, they will make sure they're in the top 5 over Brookings any point the rest of the way. But if they do get a win here against Rushmore, not only cannot the Rushmore Thunder cannot pass them the rest of the way, but also it will be the Brookings Rangers that cannot pass them overall as well. So a win puts them into the top 4 for sure, guaranteed going into the state tournament. But they still are alive for potentially a top 3 spot. But it will be tough facing Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, who both of them have only, Mitchell has beaten Aberdeen, and then Sioux Falls has lost to Aberdeen. Brookings beat Aberdeen as well, so it's going to be 2 tough matchups tomorrow and Sunday. However, Sioux Falls sitting at number 1 at 9-1. Mitchell sitting at number 2, but with a win for Aberdeen, they got 2 games in hand. They're only 1 point behind Mitchell for number 2, and then the Capitals can win and eventually tie the Mitchell Marlins in points. However, the Marlins do have the tiebreaker with the win over the Caps. They're 1-0-1 against the Capitals, so they have the tiebreaker. So overall, though, the Caps are in the spot right now. They control their own destiny to be in the top 4, be one of the home teams in the first round of the state tournament, and we'll see how that all shakes out after today. Again, a win for the Capitals. They put themselves inside the top 4, guarantee going into the state tournament. There's 2 other games to be played here today, so 6 of the 8 teams are in action. Sioux Center is in Sioux Falls this afternoon at 3:30, and at 8 o'clock puck drop as Aberdeen is hosting the Brookings Rangers. So only Mitchell and Watertown not playing today on the girls varsity side, but we will be done before any other game gets started here this afternoon and this evening. Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder coming up here from the Expo Center. We'll take another break here in the pregame show. We'll come back and talk more. We'll break down the goalie matchup between these 2 teams coming up here in just a little bit. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com.
Vertic Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Vertic Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Vertic Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Vertic Electric, 224-8684.
Hello. I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience applies, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for 5 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restoration and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
Hi, this is Elise Schweitzer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here as the White Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder coming up from the Expo Center. Go to the starting goalie, Sophia Pashong for the White Capitals will get the start. 7 wins in the season, 3.31 goals against average, .859 save percentage. As the Caps, they played a couple of weeks ago on that Monday against the Brookings Rangers. And Pashong, who allowed just 1 goal in that 2-1 win, that was her best game that she has played all season. That was a great game by Pashong between the pipes as their save percentage has gone up to .859. That goals against average at .331. And again, 7 wins of the all 7 wins for the Capitals. For the Rushmore Thunder, Claire Larson, she has got 3 wins on the season, a 4.55 goals against average, .851 save percentage, as she has played in every game and has a 3-5, 0-1 record, 3-6 record overall, but that 1 overtime loss, as she has seen 276 shots on goal and has stopped 235 of those shots in the 9 games so far for the Rushmore Thunder. Again, the Capitals are looking for 2 big points to pick up their way to guaranteeing them a top 4 spot in the standings and into the state tournament. They would be one of the 4 teams to be at home, quote unquote, be the home team. They will have the last change in the first round of the state tournament coming up from Watertown, which will be March 1st to the 3rd. We are 1 month away, 4 weeks away. This will be the semifinal day here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. But March 1st to the 3rd, Friday through Sunday, all 11 games will be on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports from the, will be the new Watertown Ice Arena that is just about done and ready to be starting to play some games. Will be one of the first games to be played in that arena, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Jim Lloyd will join me for the call of all 11 of those games as we are looking forward to what will be a fantastic weekend, the first of 2 fantastic weekends as the Capital, the girls and that will play first that first weekend, and we'll have the boys state tournament the following weekend from Brookings. You're listening to KC Sarah FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station, the White Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder. Coming up next, we've got starting lineups and puck drop. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Every day you share personal information information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pierre, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Dano's Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats, or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Dano's Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boats. Call Dano's Marine at 605-224-6612. When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Cammie Larson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And as we welcome you back here, both teams are on the ice. We are just about set and ready to roll from the Expo Center here in Fort Pierre, as we will send things down here in just a moment for the introduction of the starting lineups, as the Rushmore Thunder wearing their black jerseys with the yellow piping and the white numbers, as the Capitals are wearing their pink jerseys for the Knights, as we send it down.
Thunder. Number 8, Evan Woods. Number 16, Paige Sigma. Number 18, Addison Carlson. Number 23, Satori McClung. Number 50, Lily Hoffman. And in the net, number 1, Larry Larson. The Thunder are coached by Kelly Simon.
So there are your starting lineups. We'll go through them again here. Evan Woods, Addison Carlson, Paige Zimiga, Satori Pong Club, and Lily Hoffman, the 5 skaters for the Rushmore Thunder. Claire Larson is between the pipes for the Rushmore Thunder. For the Hawaii Capitals, their lineup of Ava Lavinger, Bradley Kafka, and Cammie Larson. And if you know the numbers, Ava Lavinger wearing number 23 usually. She's wearing 24 today. I believe Katie Reese is also wearing number 13 instead of wearing number 12. But it is Cammie Larson, Ava Lavinger, Bradley Kafka, the 3 forwards. Elliot Birch and Mallory Learcamp will be the 2 defensemen. And it is Sophia Pujong between the pipes for the Capitals. So Hoffman, Woods, and it will be on the other side. We'll have Pong Club be the forwards. Make that so. Hoffman be the forwards. 17 minutes are on the clock. Lavinger and Woods for the opening faceoff. We're underway, and the Capitals will win the opening faceoff. As it'll come to the blue line here at center ice, and will move in as it'll be taken back out to the blue line again. Elliot Birch will hold the zone as Kafka tried to stick lift, but the Rushmore Thunder will ice the puck. 16:43 to go here in the first period. So 17 seconds in, and a early icing against Rushmore. Again, the Capitals won 6-3 back against the Rushmore Thunder. They're up 2-0 after that first period on the road back in late December. Faceoff is won by the Rushmore Thunder as it'll come here for Zimiga. And she will get out of the zone. Mallory Learcamp will push it back to the Rushmore blue line. And now played back again here. Zimiga will move it up ahead, and it'll be taken by Isabel Brandenburg. Brandenburg will swing the puck around the boards all the way around for Mallory Chisholm on the far side, but she overskates or doesn't skate quick enough to it. Kami Larson will take over for the Capitals on the far side. And Larson, that pass goes between two different skates, two different pair of skates, and it'll go all the way down, but not far enough for an icing. It'll be picked up by Pong Club here for the Rushmore Thunder. And it'll be back here. Katie Reese will move it back in. She is wearing number 12, is Reese. It'll be played over for Addie Hunsley. Back for first. That pass over for Reese. That goes off of her stick and played back to the corner. Reese still has it, though. Her pass is off of a skate. She'll pick it back up, swinging it to the front for Hunsley, but it'll come back here to the blue line. Miller will get a shot that goes just over the top of the crossbar, and it'll be played back on the far side and flipped out of the zone by Rushmore. Kirsten Miller, she'll go back and retrieve it for the Capitals as she'll swing back behind around the nets and out of the zone. And it'll go all the way down. That will be enough for an icing with 15:22 to go, 15:21 to go here in the first period. Just underway as the Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder pink the rink. First game of our split doubleheader. Dakota McIntyre, Evan Woods on the face-off to the right of Pashong. No shots from either side quite yet, as this will be played here on the near side, where it's picked up by Elliot Birch. And Birch will skate back behind the net, pick up some speed right around one Rushmore player, but Evan Woods is able to cut her off, but the puck will still bounce its way out of the zone, and it'll be played down here back in for Evan Woods. That delayed offside. They are back on side as Woods had brought it back in, and then the shot was blocked. Lily Hoffman, one-time chance back for Woods, and a good save there by Pashong as she had the post hug tight. That was a good touch pass there, as it'll be from Hoffman to Woods, but it will be back out of the zone. Rushmore Thunder have it again. It's back in by Woods. She'll go off for the change, and Birch now will pick it back up. Birch plays it up the boards on the far side to be grabbed by Aubrey Stewart. Finn on it partially, but still got out of the zone. Stewart will pick it back up at her own blue line. Pass goes over for Buffalo, and that's a bouncing puck that'll be grabbed now by Zimiga. And Paige Zimiga will pick up speed. Her shot, and that was partially blocked as it'll go to the far side boards, but it's picked back up by Zimiga. Her pass is going to be intercepted by Larson, and now Larson will start to move it up the ice, looking for maybe McIntyre. She'll get it off of her stick, but then played back again by the Rushmore Thunder. 3 minutes gone by here in the first period. No score, just one shot. A grade A chance from Evan Woods as it'll be played back over. Larson will move it back into the zone. As it'll be played back around, this will be taken by Anna Larson. And Anna Larson up the near side, bouncing puck again. Kafka nearly picked it back up. Now it's Lavinger trying to get one for a shot. Kafka will turn with it as she will turn on the back end and then pass back for Miller at the blue line to hold the zone and play to the far side boards. This will be coming over back for Lavinger, trying to get a shot. She was diving for it, but then could not get the shot, and Rushmore will clear the zone out. And the Capitals retreat back to their own end of the ice. That will go all the way down. This will result in an icing by the Capitals with 13:15 to go here in the first period. So 3 minutes, 45 seconds gone by here in the opening period. Just one shot. It was by the Rushmore Thunder, but Pashong makes the only save so far. And a face-off that will be won by the Rushmore Thunder. On the far side of the boards, it'll be taken here by Birch as she'll move it up. Puck comes out free to the slot. One hand on the stick, and Zimigo is able to swing it to the net and stop by Pashong. Capitals do a good job of pinning throw to the corner in Lily Hoffman. Now Woods, though, will pick it back up in the corner. Capitals will knock the puck away. One hand on the stick, swinging at it was Hunsley to get the puck over for Birch, and now it'll be Birch up ahead for Katie Reese. Reese will move in, leaves it back over for first, but off the boards, and it'll be taken back by Zimiga, who tries to pick out speed in the neutral zone. Zimiga with Hoffman moving in. Zimiga, good stick by the Capitals and Mallory Learcamp. Over now for Addison Hunsley. As Hunsley moves it into the zone, is picked back up by the Rushmore Thunder. Now it's Hoffman again, and Hoffman will get to the red line and then we'll dump it into the zone. But the Capitals get it right back out. Aubrey Stewart to the blue line, trying to push it deep for the Capitals. And we get Micah Buffalo, who blew a tire. That puck was coming close to the goal again, but Buffalo was able to get up and get out of the way. As it's now back again, that one is going to be turned over. Nemec overskated it, although the Capitals do recover in time. And now it's Aubrey Stewart again, trying to move the puck back in the zone. We played a lot of neutral zone time here in the first period. Capitals still without a shot with 11:43 to go here in the first period. Brandenburg for Rushmore. Pass will come back for Larson. Now the pass over, too far away for Cora Pearson. And now it's grabbed again by Pond Club. Back for Pearson another time. Pearson looking to get a pass for Brandenburg. Off the skate, picked up by Brandenburg. She tried to get the backhand closer to the net. And now the Capitals can escape to center ice. Lavinger will pick up speed as she'll move it in. Lavinger throws to the net. Save made. Rebound for Kafka, but couldn't get a shot away. Good job by Zimiga to cancel her out. First shot of the hockey game for the Capitals. It's played back in the corner here on the near side, where Chisholm will dig it out, but then it's played back by Lavinger. As Kami Larson will attack the puck, but it's grabbed by Rushmore. That pass will come across the ice and out of the zone, and then it will be iced by Brandenburg with 10:46 to go here in period number one. So no score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. 2-1 in shots in favor of the Rushmore Thunder. And it will be an offensive zone face-off for the Capitals to the left of Claire Larson, as this one, as Zimiga will have it. Zimiga will move it into the neutral zone here for the Rushmore Thunder, and into the offensive end. Zimiga picking up speed, and then a huge collision, as able to get over to make that play was Elliott Birch. Now we get a whistle that's going to be against the Capitals, and it is a check against Elliott Birch. I think Birch took the brunt of the collision between the two, but she gets called for the check. That will put her in the penalty box and put the Rushmore Thunder on the power play for the first time here in the ball game, or in the hockey game. With 10:26 to go here in the first period. So Rushmore, who went 0 for 2 on the power play, first time these two teams met, will get their first chance. Face-off is controlled by the Capitals. Nemec, though, lost the puck as Evan Woods to the corner will try and center one for Hoffman, but didn't get all of it. Now that puck is coming in front of the net. Pashong was able to get down and make the potential save. Woods back over. It'll be taken here by Addison Carlson. Tried to center one for Hoffman. That one-time chance was denied by Kirsten Miller as she was able to get the stick out to knock it away. Here's Dakota McIntyre now looking to attack shorthanded. Trying to center one over for Stewart. As the three now will be behind the nets in McIntyre and Stewart. Evan Woods will join the fray, and the two penalty killers of Stewart and McIntyre are doing their job. As now we get a whistle and a hook is called, and that'll be against Aubrey Stewart. So the Capitals, who had themselves a good penalty kill, Stewart gets called for a hook. And now all of a sudden it's a 5-on-3 power play for the Rushmore Thunder. Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. The 5-on-3 Hermanson Endodontics penalty kill. For 1 minute and 15 seconds still. Face-off was controlled by the Rushmore Thunder. Zimiga. Pass will come down for Brandenburg. Now make that Hoffman. Now back for Zimiga. Zimiga starts to walk it in. That shot in a glove save by Pashog. Saw it all the way and was able to make that save with 9:29 to go. And 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the first penalty, and still 1:47 left to go in the total power play. Face off to the right of Pashong. It is won by the Capitals. Emily Nemec will swing around the net, trying to clear the zone. It bounces over the stick and out of the zone. And that'll be Lavinger that will race after it and will win the race to it. Lavinger on the backhand. She's looking to kill off some time as it's 3-on-5 right now. Lavinger's got her stick on it. 3 players that have to take the puck away from Lavinger with 40 seconds remaining here on the 5-on-3. Into the zone is Chisholm. Mallory Chisholm got the shot, and that was off of a stick bouncing puck. It was blocked by Learcamp. And now Nemec and Learcamp, along with Lavinger, the 3 penalty killers right now for the Capitals. Picked back up by the Capitals, and now Emily Nemec will think attack short-handed. Nemec will move in, and then the puck was knocked away from her stick. Capitals have to make a quick change. Learcamp got over. Dakota McIntyre steps on the ice as that's pushed back in with 9 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. McIntyre will flip it up the zone, but it's held in by Pond Club. That shot is knocked down by the stick of the Capitals. And then Nemec trying to get the puck out of the zone again. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play. Birch comes out of the penalty box, and she races down. She's got a lot of speed. She can fly with the best of them. As this will be out with 30 seconds to go. Birch using her body to step in front and keep the puck away from Anna Larson. As the puck will come back here for Birch, who will pass it back for Miller with 20 seconds to go here in the power play. Dakota McIntyre pushes it back into the zone. Anna Larson will pick it up in front of Claire Larson, and the puck will come out to the neutral zone where Hoffman, hard pass off the boards, pushed in with 6 seconds to go on the power play. As Birch will get the puck first with 2 seconds. And the 5-on-3 power play is all for naught. Just one shot in that 5-on-3 power play. Hoffman's shot was blocked by her teammate, but it's still picked back up by Woods. In the corner, it's now Kafka that will swing back to pick it up. And now Kafka will start to pick out speed. Her pass goes up and then out of the zone by the Capitals, but not hard enough. And it will be picked back up by Oahe back in their own end of the ice. That pass for Kafka. And as there's another collision, and we get one of the Rushmore players down, as Kafka now will move it into the zone, and they will have Kafka. The player is still down. Finally, Rushmore touches it up, and we get a whistle. I believe it's Callie Atherton, number 10, as Kafka and Atherton ran into each other. And they will check to make sure that she is okay with 7:05 to go. Maybe knock the wind out of her. She's trying to get back up to her skates. 7:05 remaining here in the opening period. The Capitals, again, they're being outshot right now 3-1, but it is still scoreless on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And they will get... Okay, that was actually number 18, and Addison Carlson that will get back to her skates. Again, the two ran into each other. Kafka was trying to take the puck and move it up the ice. But when she did that, the puck bounced off her stick and went backwards. So when she stepped back, Carlson and Kafka, they were on the collision course together. And Kafka is a very strong individual, and Carlson took the brunt end of that collision. And again, that's why there was no penalty. It was just a collision, no check by Kafka. There's nowhere else for her to go, but run straight into Carlson. And same goes for Carlson, nowhere else to go but run into Kafka. And somebody was going to take the brunt end of it, and it was Carlson. But back to hockey here, 6:45 to go in the first period. Capitals now will get it back in the offensive end, trying to push it forward. It's going to be a pass over, looking for Kafka. Now Miller will hold the zone. Nemec was the one that tried to center it over for Kafka. And now it's the Rushmore Thunder that will escape the zone for a moment in the neutral zone. Nemec tied her girl up, and it will come all the way back now for Lavinger. Lavinger will throw it to the empty ice here across ice, but it's grabbed by Zimiga. She'll push it back in the zone. Onside play, but Lavinger is back there to pick it up for the Caps. That goes off the boards for Kami Larson. Trying to move one up for Kafka on her tape, and Kafka will move it in. Kafka will start to swing wide, can't get that shot free. She'll try and toe drag it back to closer to her body, but it's played around here to the near side where it's taken by the Rushmore Thunder again. And out just outside the zone off the stick of Birch. Then the pass was going back, but Lavinger was coming off the ice, so Birch will have to race back to get it. She does win the race back to pick it up first. and then moves it out of the zone. Goes back to the neutral zone. Hoffman will cross corner dump it in. Birch will stop it before it got to the corner. And now she'll turn with it, flip it up, but no one there for the Capitals, and this will be iced with 5:28 to go here in period number 1. No score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will be to the rights of Sophia Pashong. Addison Hunsley will take it against Evan Woods. Capitals, again, still being outshot. Just one shot in that this first period so far. As it is a pass that will go across, back in the zone. And then fanning on it was Learkamp trying to get the puck out of the Capitals on the ice. Then goes off the boards, off the back of the net, as Lily Hoffman now will pick it up in the corner. Trying to center one over, and it's going to eventually come free here to the near side where Zimiga will have it. Zimiga trying to get that one back in front. Partially hooked a little bit, but the puck comes out of the zone. And then good positioning by Haley Romans to bring the puck back for the Rushmore Thunder. There's a shot that goes into the glove of Pashong. Might have been going wide, but Pashong flashes the leather anyway to make the save and get the whistle with 4:47 to go here in the first period. So 0 for 2 on the power play already of the Rushmore Thunder. Only 2 penalties called in this first period. 4:47 remaining in period number 1. As the face-off will be controlled here by Micah Buffalo now for the Capitals. Trying to move it up along with Aubrey Stewart and Dakota McIntyre. This line has worked well together. I wouldn't say the struggle of the coach, but the coach is always looking at is what the best combination of lines that you can have, and this line has worked well between these 2 smaller players, Dakota McIntyre and Aubrey Stewart's, and Micah Buffalo, who stands much taller than the other 2. Now Buffalo has it, trying to swing one in front. It goes off the skate and in. Micah Buffalo scores to give the Caps a 1-0 lead. Buffalo, her 6th of the season. And the Caps strike first late in the first period, 4:14 to go. So Buffalo gets their 6th. We'll see if there's an assist of any kind between Stewart and McIntyre. And the 1-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Unassisted goal for Buffalo. Hoffman shot, and she was able to dust it off, but then shot it high over the top of the goal and off the glass. Caps are still being outshot in this first period, but they have the 1-0 lead on Buffalo's 6th of the year. That pass will come over. Hoffman was canceled out by Miller, and now it's picked up, and the Capitals will race to center ice. Emily Nemec and Buffalo, 2-on-2 in the zone. Nemec will start to swing in, trying to center one over for Buffalo, but that was broken up. And now the Rushmore Thunder back to the neutrals, trying to get the puck back to the neutral zone. And it will eventually come out to be played back by the Capitals in their own blue line. Now here to the near side for Lavinger. As she'll swing in. Lavinger, that shot just whistled wide the blocker of Claire Larson. They say that was a shot on goal. So now back to 3-3 in shots. But again, the Capitals have the 1-0 lead. This will be iced by the Rushmore Thunder with 3:08 remaining here in period number 1. So Micah Buffalo gives the Caps a 1-0 lead. Our only tally in the 6 shots on goal in total of this first period. 3:08 remaining here in period number 1. Face-off will be controlled by the Rushmore Thunder. Actually, it's grabbed by Larson, who put a shot on, and a save made by Claire Larson. Now Larson again trying to win the stick battle when the puck will come out of the zone and then pushed right back in by Learkamp. Kafka was able to circle around and get back on side. Now Larson back in the neutral zone. Mallard Chisholm for the Rushmore Thunder. That pass can be intercepted by Kafka in center ice. As then she was able to pass off the boards to herself. Bouncing puck, it's still in. Capitals are offside, just barely offside, with 2:34 to go here in the first period. Face-off just outside the Rushmore blue line. Hunsley and Addison Carlson Well, Addison Carlson back out on the ice. Evan Woods will take the face-off. But good to see Carlson back on the ice. Probably did have the wind just knocked out of her. And we get another whistle as that rolls all the way down on net. And Larson will cover up for the whistle with 2:28 to go here in the first period. Face-off is won here by the Rushmore Thunder. As it's played back around, Addie Hunsley now will pick it back up. Her pass off the stick of the Thunder, but trying to keep it in the zone is Nemec as she's falling to the ice. And then Hoffman's pass just a bit too far for Woods, and that will end up being an icing with 2:12 remaining here in period number 1. Face off again to the right of Claire Larson. First will take it against Woods. That puck will be controlled eventually by the Rushmore Thunder. And this will come out of the zone, but first we'll pick it back up. That goes off the Capitals inside the blue line, and offside was Katie Reese as she got hit by that puck. So face off with 2:01 remaining here in period number 1. Face off again. Hunsley will take the face off, but it's going to be taken by the Rushmore Thunder. Although a good stick lift there by Katie Reese, but right back in. Here comes Evan Woods and Hoffman. 2-on-2 in. Woods trying to toe drag move. That pass can be intercepted by First. As she'll escape into the neutral zone. First cross ice pass. In onside comes Reese. Reese will look to center one for Hunsley just out of her outstretched arm. And now it'll be played back by First back behind the net where it'll be a first grab by Woods. Good stick by the Capitals. And then up the boards, but not out. Held in by the Caps. That shot from the blue line is stopped by Larson as Mallory Learcamp took that shot. Then centering one again to the Capitals. Back into the net. There's another chance and a save made by Larson as Hunsley took that opportunity. She was looking for her first of the year with 1:17 to go here in period number 1. Another offensive zone face-off here for the Capitals to the right of Claire Larson. It'll be Dakota McIntyre wins it. Buffalo with a quick chance and a save made by Larson, who almost didn't get down in time. Buffalo nearly had her second of the contest. 1:15 to go here in period number 1. Bouncing puck in the face-off. It's won by the Capitals. Learcamp with a shot. It was redirected wide by Dakota McIntyre. Bouncing puck again. A couple players will tumble down. Buffalo trying to pick the puck up as it was just sitting right there. It comes back for Birch. That shot goes off of a skate. And then a centering pass again. It comes in front. And it will eventually be grabbed by Larson with 52.7 to go here in period number 1. And a defensive change. Miller and Nemec, the pair will step on the ice. Face-off will come to the left of Larson. 52.7 to go. Buffalo will take the face-off. And false start by just about everybody. And the face-off now will be won by Rushmore. The puck was still free. Now Nemec will race after it, the far side, able to hold it in. And then McIntyre blows a tire, trying to swing at it. Bouncing puck, still taken. Here's Stewart now. Stewart into the corner, trying to find some space to center one, but it's grabbed by the Rushmore Thunder. 30 seconds to go. That's held in again by Nemec. Will be thrown back. It is now going to be McIntyre. That shot is in! Skipped up and in for Dakota McIntyre. Her first of the season. Dakota McIntyre makes it 2-0 with 26.3 to go. What a shot by McIntyre. Up under the bar. And the final minute goal for the Capitals has them up 2-0. And the jubilation for McIntyre as she comes off the ice. Face-off is won by the Rushmore Thunder in the final now 20 seconds of this first period. Capitals may be smelling some blood in the water right now, trying to score one more deflating last-minute goal of this first period. As this will be played here by the Capitals. Stewart and Nemec will get the assist with 3 seconds to go in the period. That'll be no chance for the Capitals to get that final shot. So Stewart and Nemec will get the assist. So for Aubrey Stewart, that is assist number 3. And Nemec will pick up her 4th assist as well on the season. So a 2-0 lead for the Capitals at the end of the first period as they outshoot the Rushmore Thunder 8-3 and have the final 7 shots on goal in that first period. So a strong first for the Capitals. It took them a little bit to get going here with a 12 o'clock puck drop, but they are up and going with a 2-0 lead at the end of the first period. We will step aside, and when we come back, we will have for you the first intermission reports. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
The need for high-quality replacement auto parts look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Danos Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pierre, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Danos Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Danos Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boat. Call Danos Marine at 605-224-6612.
Verdict Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verdict Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verdict Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verdict Electric, 224-8684.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers. Get accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First and Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First and Methodist Church, where you will find open minds and open doors.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Hi, this is Elena Youngblood, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Back here at the Expo Center as the Hawaii Capitals have a 2-0 lead of the American Family Insurance and Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. And the 2 goals so far, they have been scored by Micah Buffalo and Dakota McIntyre. Micah Buffalo scored 4:14 to go in the first period. And then with 26 seconds remaining, Dakota McIntyre got the goal from Aubrey Stewart and Emily Nemec. Capitals, I don't want to say they were, I mean, just by stats in general, when you look at it, was 3-1 in shots midway point of that first period, so they were slow moving offensively. They weren't completely slow. They were able to play good defense, but Shaw made a couple of good saves. You know, she's only got 3 saves in that first period, but a couple of really good looks. That first save was a one-time chance that was a really good opportunity for Rushmore. So she played strong in that first period, making those 3 stops. But the Capitals then turned it on after the 5-on-3 power play when they went 0 for 2 to Rushmore. That was kind of the change of that first period. The Capitals kind of woke up a little bit more offensively. Their second shot goes in with Micah Buffalo, and then their final shot of the period, and Dakota McIntyre with 26 seconds to go, got the Caps in that 2-0 lead. So a lackluster start offensively for the Capitals turns into a really good first period for Oahe, leading 2-0 at the end of the first period, and also 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. The 2 penalties, Elliot Birch picked up the first one with a checking call, and then Aubrey Stewart got a hooking call. So the Caps did go down 5-on-3, but were able to kill off both penalties against at that time to get back to even strength, and they are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. So Claire Larson has made 6 saves in net so far. Sophia Pashong with those 3 saves, and the Caps have a 2-0 advantage at the end of the first period. We will step aside, come back with more of the first intermission report. We'll talk about later on tonight when the Capital Boys will play here against Brandon Valley. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. Back after this, you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pierre takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
South Dakotans, due to the recent flood, hail, and windstorms, many of you have damage and are in need of making repairs. When it comes to making the decision of who to hire to complete the repairs, you should always check with the Department of Revenue to ensure they're licensed to do business in South Dakota. And you should check with Consumer Protection to see if any complaints have been filed against the company. And finally, never sign anything until you read all the details. Rule of thumb, when someone knocks on your door to sell you a product or service, they need to provide you with a 3-day right to cancel. Go to consumersd.gov and look under transient vendors or call 800-300-1986.
The Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Hi, this is Micah Buffalo, and you're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here at the Hawaii Capitals. They are on top 2-0 at the end of the first period with a Goals by Micah Buffalo, who you just heard, as well as also Dakota McIntyre for scoring her first of the season. Buffalo picked up her sixth of the year. Other games in the girls varsity side, Sioux Falls is hosting Sioux Center, and Aberdeen is hosting Brookings. That Sioux Falls-Sioux Center game at 3:30, and Aberdeen hosting Brookings at 8 o'clock later on tonight. On the varsity side of things, the Capital Boys will be playing at 6:15 tonight. They're hosting the Brandon Valley Ice Cats in a busy Saturday. 10 teams playing, 5 games in total. Sioux Falls Flyers will host the Sioux Center Storm at 5:30, as that will be Sioux Falls East hosting Sioux Center. Sioux Falls West is in Mitchell at 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, Watertown will host Huron, and Yankton will be hosting Aberdeen at 7:30. Make that, we've got a total of 6 games, so 12 of the 14 teams will be in action. Almost everybody will be playing later on. Rushmore is hosting Brookings. That's an 8:45 Central start. Rushmore at 16-1, Brookings at 12-0. Those 2 games could determine the number 1 and number 2 seeds. If Rushmore would sweep Brookings, that doesn't necessarily get them that number 1 spot, but if Brookings beats Rushmore, sweeps them on the road, and they've got 3 losses, that makes it really hard for anybody to pass Brookings going into the final stretch of the season. So Brookings can not guarantee themselves the number 1 spot if they would sweep the Rushmore Thunder this weekend, but just about guarantee them the number 1 spot. Rushmore would have a little bit more work in front of them to make sure they got that number 1 seed, even if they do sweep Brookings. But they would be on top of the Rangers and also have the tiebreakers, so it would be a little bit harder for Brookings to still get the number 1 seed if the Rushmore Thunder do pick up the 2 wins at home against the Brookings Rangers tonight. That's an 8:45 Central Time puck drop. We'll be back on the air at 5:45 this evening. Once we're done with this game, it'll be about 5:45 when we get back for the Capitals and the Brandon Valley Ice Cats in the varsity game. The Caps shut out the Ice Cats 8-0 earlier this season. But 2-0 lead here in the girls' game between the Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder. We will step aside, come back with the 3rd period after this, or make that the 2nd period after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. You're listening on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
Hi, this is goalie Sophia Pichong, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, we are getting set for the second period as both teams will make their way out on the ice. Capitals will go from right to left on your radio dial. The Rushmore Thunder from left to right, as it is the period of the long change between these two teams, as the Caps have a 2-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Sophia Pichong made all 3 saves in net in that first period. Claire Larson made 6 of the 8 shots against in that first period. Micah Buffalo, Dakota McIntyre, the 2 goal scorers for the Caps. We start 5-on-5 to get this second period underway. Glad you're with us here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports with Emma Thielen back at the station. Jesse McIntyre run the camera for us here this afternoon. John Wickley here on Pink the Rink. And the amount of, you can maybe see on the YouTube broadcast, it's kind of hard to see, but those white bags that are across the way from us, and they go all the way around, almost all the way around, as the Capital players have names of those that, in memory of cancer, that had cancer, and with little candles. It'll be really cool tonight when those lights go out, and it'll be a fun time to see. So you can get over here and watch the Capitals that are underway here in the second period. This will be played by High Stick of Lavinger, but it was touched first by the Rushmore Thunder, and the play will continue. This will be Bradley Kafka that will pick it up here. 3-on-2 in the zone. Kafka with a shot that goes wide of Larson, as will be played to the far side. Lily Hoffman will pick it up. Nice use of the leg by Kirsten Miller. Nearly kept the puck in the zone. Now Kafka will bring it back in. Larson had to tag back up before Kafka brought it in. Now Kafka trying to center one, but ended up not being able to center that puck, as it'll be played back over Nemec, and then a couple of players running together. Lily Hoffman, that should be a penalty on the Rushmore Thunder. It is, as Hoffman will take it. Now, not saying that, again, it's called a check, but the way the play happened, it was Hoffman that was going to get the check called against her, because she was the one that ran in to Kirsten Miller. But it was more of a collision than a check. However, the call does go against the Rushmore Thunder, and the Capitals will have their first power play of the afternoon. They went 1 for 2 on the power play back on December 29th in Rapid City, as they lose the opening face-off of this power play, and it will go all the way down the ice, and the Caps will have to reset, as it'll be picked up here by the Capitals. Emily Nemec will move it up, and it's now moved in by the Caps onside, as Hunsley will play it over for Reese. She's trying to center one over, and that was grabbed by Zimiga, and she will throw it all the way down, and it will be wrapped around the boards here on the near side, where it will be grabbed again here by Nemec. She'll turn back to create some space from Brandenburg. And still here up on the boards on the near side, just outside the zone, but the Capitals can't find their stride getting into the offensive and the attacking end. That puck will be bouncing off of a couple players, and now it's going to be Kirsten Miller that will move it in the zone. Miller with a shot save made by Larson. Rebound still loose in front. First went diving for it. Now another shot and another save. That was a right pad save made by Larson. Reese first in the corner on the near side, but it's grabbed by Zimiga. Almost overskate the puck, and then off the boards, it will come out of the zone, and Mallory Learcamp will have to race after it. 50 seconds to go on the power play for the Capitals. 2 minutes gone by, nearly stolen away by Carlson, but now it's grabbed here by the Capitals, trying to get up ahead for Kafka. It was tipped, so there is no icing with 35 seconds to go on the power play. Zimiga will push to the boards. She'll push it out of the zone. And with 30 seconds remaining here in the power play, final call for the Caps on their first power play this afternoon. Up. That one goes off the skates of Lavinger. We'll pass it back with 18 to go on the power play. Learcamp now will skate back behind her net again. Pass will come up. That one missed the skates and missed the stick of Larson, and an icing called with 14:27 to go here in period number 1. So with only 10 seconds remaining here in the power play, that just about does it for this power play for the Caps, as they have 2 shots on this first power play. Face off to the left of Pashong, and the face off is controlled by Rushmore. And the pass is going to be intercepted now as Kafka, Larson and Kafka. Kafka moving in, not shot in a save by Larson. Trying to center one back. Larson will push it to the corner. Up the boards as we go back to 5-on-5. This will come out of the zone, but grabbed back by Learkamp, back by our own blue line. That pass up ahead for Kafka. Touches it in the zone. Anna Larson lost the puck away from Kafka. Now it's going to be Kafka with a shot. Larson with a rebound, but she couldn't quite get the stick over there. And it'll be played back over here for Elliott Birch. Off the boards it comes, out of the zone, and it'll be grabbed here by the Rushmore Thunder. But then Kafka, as she moved it back in, as she was able to intercept the puck from a Pond Club, she goes down, gets back up to her skates. As it is moved up, Carlson will flip it out of the zone off the stick of Birch, then grabbed back by Learkamp again. Learkamp will go on her back in, trying to protect the puck. Get the Capitals back in the zone. McIntaffer will swing it back in. Throws it back behind the net as it bounces back behind the netting, behind the cage itself. And it's up the boards on the near side, but Rushmore can't escape the zone. Good job by Birch to hold it in. And it'll be played back around to the far side. Trying to swing it out of the zone. Moved up, and that's held in. Good job by Learkamp for a moment, although it will be out of the zone eventually. And then moved up by Atherton. And then on the far side boards, we get a tie up as the puck will come free out right to the red line. And now it's Buffalo that will move it in. Micah Buffalo with a shot blocker down by Claire Larson. Then flung over the top of the nets. On the far side, off the boards, wrapped around the boards by Anna Larson, but is held in by Emily Nemec. Centering one for Buffalo, but that one's off of a stick. Comes back to the corner where Nemec is at, and then swung out of the zone by Rushmore, but it was off of Miller, so it does not go for an icing with 12:28 remaining here in the second period. Capitals have got all 5 shots on goal in this second period so far, out shooting the Rushmore Thunder by 10. 0 for 1 on the power play right now are the Capitals. That goes off the stick of Chisholm and then out over and played here by the Capitals. Now it's going to be McIntaffer moving it back in. Trying to center one over, maybe for Hunsley. Actually make that Reese that would try to center one over, maybe for Hunsley. That's what goes off the stick of Hunsley. Now it's First that has it again. As First now will try and turn. Haley First, maybe looking for the Michigan, but she unable to get the puck up on the stick to get that Michigan. That would have been unreal if Haley First would have scored that goal. If she had the space to do it, but as the time collapsed down on her, she was unable to get that stick up, or the puck up on the stick. As now First will play it off the boards. It goes all the way down and will go for an icing with 11:29 to go here in the second period. The NHL had 2 of those in one night. Connor Bedard had one against the St. Louis Blues not too long ago, a couple months ago, I guess now, or a month ago. But First thought about it, was able, if you get that puck on your stick, you can flip it up and around and take the Michigan goal. That would have been a highlight reel for sure. As this is Anna Larson here for the Rushmore Thunder. Larson behind the nets, lost the puck, canceled off by Emily Nemec. And now turned back around, here is Kafka. Kafka, her pass trying to go up off of a stick, bouncing puck comes out of the zone anyway. A couple players tumbled down as Lavinger was somewhat tripped up. Now Kafka is back in onside. Kafka with a shot up high and a save made by Claire Larson. That puck will come here the nearest side where it's the Thunder trying to escape the zone, but a good job there by Lavinger. Then she ran into Emily Nemec, so the puck will come out of the zone, and it will be Evan Woods that will get to the blue line to push it in. Now the Capitals again trying to escape their own end of the ice. Lavinger with a good stick, but then unable to get a shot away. A couple of players tumbled down, make that Kirsten Miller that fell down, and that puck's on the far side. That's held in. That shot was blocked by Lavinger. And again, the Caps can't get out of the zone. Larson back in, fishes it out. Now it's a 2-on-1. The Lavinger laying on a shift will have to just dump it in and make Micah Buffalo chase after it. against Anna Larson. Buffalo got her stick tied up with Larson, but couldn't get the puck free. And now it'll come into open ice where Dakota McIntaffer at the blue line will hold it in. And we'll play it around for Stewart, trying to center one back for Buffalo. Then another player falls down. That's Anna Larson. Glove down by Learcamp, but still played by Rushmore out of the zone. And Dakota McIntaffer again will throw it back into the zone with 9:45 remaining here in the second period. As Rushmore is trying to ice it, they throw it all the way down. It was off the stick of Birch, so there is no icing. But the Rushmore Thunder have 4 of their 5 players changing right now. But a good job by Carlson to hound Birch to not allow her to see up the ice to get a pass away. Dakota McIntaffer now will skate it back behind the net for the Capitals. Comes out to the blue line. That's going to be held in by Haley Romans. Now back behind the nets and around the boards it comes. But held in again by Zimiga. Zimiga pinched in, and her 4 goals is a team high along with Mallory Chisholm. Almost comes out for Stewart to get a breakaway, but Stewart will still get to that puck first in the near side corner, and then centering one for Buffalo, but no one there for the Capitals. McIntaffer again holds it in, throws it back to the net and off the stick of Larson as Zimiga will play it up. Brandenburg on the near side, or make that the far side, plays it off the boards. It will go down and it will go far enough for an icing. And we get a whistle with 8:45 remaining here in the second period. And the Capitals have a 2-0 lead. No scoring yet in this second period, but a 2-0 advantage on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will be to the left of Larson. Hunsley and Woods will take the face-off. It is won by the Rushmore Thunder. That puck started to come in front. Now Katie Reese has it. Pass will come back from first over to Hunsley, but she couldn't settle it down to get a shot away. And trying to keep Hoffman away from the puck, but Hoffman didn't get a pass over. And then a pass from Anna Larson goes off the stick first, and it'll be played back down, and it'll be moved in. And then a puck that does not come out of the zone, and that centering pass from Reese over to Hunsley, just a bit too far for her. That's good. Kirsten Miller did a good job of holding it in as she was sliding down to the ice, was still trying to center one or get a shot away. And now the Capitals, with the Rushmore Thunder trying to escape to the neutral zone, they do. And Emily Nemec's able to get to the puck first. Couple players that tumbled down. Now first, who just got right back up, trying to center one over for Reese. Bouncing puck again as the puck is still loose. And again, trying to clear the zone, trying to ice it was Rushmore, but it's held in by the Capitals. There's a shot that's blocked by Anna Larson. She'll swing it off the boards to play it for Satori Pong Club. And then Pong Club gets it out of the zone, but Nemec knocks it back down. Rushmore Thunder can't make a change because they can't get the puck far enough down the ice. Here is Lavinger that tried to touch it along for Larson, but will pick it back up. She gained the red line, so she'll dump it back in, and it'll be played back behind the nets by Pong Club. Around the boards, again trying to exit the zone. Now it is Hoffman. She is knocked down by Lavinger. And then up the boards, it comes back in by the Capitals as the Caps are in the midst of a change. And it's now going to be Hoffman that will move it in. Hoffman with that shot, that is blocked by Learcamp. Birch now will pick it up. Trying to move it up for Lavinger. Touched along by Lavinger for Kafka. 2-on-3 into the zone. Kafka with that shot goes off the stick and it will go into the corner. This will be played up the boards and out of the zone. Now it's a 3-on-1 for Rushmore if they hurry. That pass will come in. Zimiga with a shot and a good stick there by Learcamp. She's looking back going, wait a second, I had no help here, but she did a good job of playing defense with 6:42 to go here in the second period. Gets the shot block, and over 10 minutes have gone by in this second period, and Rushmore has not had a shot on goal in this second. Capitals are out shooting 7-0 in this second period. No scoring yet in this second period, as this will be the Capitals trying to escape the zone, now trying to push it farther towards the net. That was by number 22, Cora Pearson. And then to the slot, that's held in. Can't get a shot away was Romans, but Romans still has it behind the nets. Trying to center one over for Brandenburg. She tried to kick it back to her stick. Then another centering pass that goes to the near side off the boards. Chisholm plays it to the corner. Birch will pick it off, and we'll play it behind the net. Bounces it out towards the front. And then Micah Buffalo can't hang on to it, but McIntaffer will send it down, and we get a whistle with an icing with 6:04 to go here in period number 2. You're listening to KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station, as it is a 2-0 lead. Micah Buffalo and Dakota McIntyre, the 2 goal scorers late in that first period. Most scoring in the final 5 minutes of that first period. And the Caps have a 2-0 lead with 6 minutes remaining here in the second period. As the puck will come here the near side, and it's going to be fought for and won by the Capitals. That pass, though, comes back to the front of the net. Hoffman with a shot and a save made by Pashong. First shot of the second period for the Rushmore Thunder comes over 11 minutes after the beginning of this period. Now it's going to be first trying to move in, 2-on-2. Pass comes over for Reese. That puck is still free. Hunsley, but can't get to it. Now it'll come to the blue line where it's going to be held in by Nemec. Good job there by Nemec to hold it in. Played back behind the net for Pong Club. And the Rushmore Thunder, that pass up, bounces. Miller holds it in. That shot is blocked by Woods. Now it's going to be first, trying to move it across ice, but intercepted by the Thunder. Sent down for an icing and a whistle with a 5:13 to go here in period number 2. Another offensive zone face-off here for the Hawaii Capitals. So another Bantam game will come up after this. Then they've got the JV game. The figure skaters will be out on the ice between the JV and varsity game and the ceremony that will take place before the varsity warm-ups. And of course, they'll have a ceremony as well before the Bantam game as well, the Bantam B game that'll be played. This will be now Larson that will pick it up. High slot, that shot and a right pad save made by Larson. Comes over to the corner. It's going to be now Kafka as she'll look for it, trying to center one over for Lavinger, but she had to put some lift on it, and Lavinger couldn't settle it down. That shot goes behind the net, and it comes in front, and a save made, still jamming away on it. And the Caps can't score as Larson made 2 big saves, as the puck will still be taken here by the Capitals. Kafka will pick it back up, trying to pass it over for Nemec. That was missed by the Thunder, so now Nemec will still have it. To the corner it comes. And now it's Nemec again, trying to pass it back out for Kafka at the point. Bouncing puck, that pass comes over, now Miller holds it in. Miller with a shot up high, and Larson stands tall to make the save and does not allow a rebound with 4:17 to go here in the second period. Face-off will be to the left of Larson. 4:17 to go. Capitals are out shooting Rushmore 11-1 in this second period. Micah Buffalo will take the face-off here for the Capitals. Evan Woods as well. Buffalo wins it. That shot is blocked, and it will be played back down here to the near side, where the Capitals still have it in the offensive end. Mallory Learcamp back at the blue line, throws it to the net. It was nearly redirected. Now Stewart with a shot and a save by Larson. McIntyre blows a tire as she'll hit the back. She'll hit her back on the boards, but will be played back out with the Rushmore Thunder off of a skate. Capitals move it back in, can't move it back in 3-on-2, but they got tangled up, Stewart and McIntyre, and that will be played up here where Learcamp will have it again. That pass goes all the way through, and now it's going to be McIntyre. High slot, that shot, save, it goes in! They score to make it 3-0. Dakota McIntyre's got her second. 4 points now this season for Dakota McIntyre. She doubles her points with her first 2 goals of the year. 3:35 to go in the second period. And the Caps lead it 3-0. McIntyre was moving in, and then the shot goes off the left arm of Larson, the glove side, and it bounced its way in the back of the net. And so a 3-0 lead now for the Capitals and the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Learcamp will pick up her first point of the season as well. There's a shot on the save made by Larson. And we get a whistle with 3:19 to go here in the second period. So Learcamp gets her first point of the season, her first assist. The defensive defenseman is not going to be known for her points, but has picked up a huge assist to give the Caps a 3-0 lead. Create the separation of farther for the Rushmore Thunder to have to pick back up. Miller's able to hold the zone. First now will go to the corner, trying to center one over for Reese. Reese will get to it behind the net, trying to pass it back over. And now it's going to be Romans. Nearly lose the puck to First, as at First nearly was able to stick lift. Out for the blue line, Miller holds it in. That shot of whistles wide of the blocker side of Larson. And then comes out of the zone by the Rushmore Thunder. Good exit out of the zone. Mallory Chisholm will move it back in. Leaves it back for Brandenburg. 2:40 remaining here to go in the second period. Capitals will pick the puck back up. First, lost her edge and then fell over. Held in. Chisholm with a shot that she swung that one to the nets. And Pashong, it just went right, just to the left of her left pad. Or right to her left pad. 2:23 to go here in the second period. Hunsley, nice pass behind her back, over now for First. Haley First will move in one-on-one. First has Reese cutting the net, trying to center one, but it goes off the stick. And now Zimiga and First are all tangled up. And it will be played back here by the Rushmore Thunder. And that puck will come out of the zone, and it will be taken by Pearson. And Cora Pearson will have her stick knocked away, or the puck knocked away. And it's grabbed here by the Capitals. Moving up the zone, Kami Larson did a good job of knocking the puck away. And then that glove saved by Pashong. Puck dropped in front, but cleared away by the Capitals. That will go down. That one will be touched, so there is no icing with 1:40 to go here in the second period. That puck is off of his skates, off of a stick. Still here on the near side, Larson's doing a really good job defensively, both back check and forechecking for the Capitals. It's now going to be taken. Lavinger with a shot and a save made. She had a nice look there. And we get a whistle with 1:22 to go. A little extra pushing after the whistle. And a face-off that will come to the rights of Claire Larson. 1:22 to go here in the second period. Dakota McIntaffer on the face-off. It'll be Stewart trying to center one. Now back at the blue line. Good back check by the Capitals. Stewart pushes it back in the zone. And then it'll be flung out off the boards, off the glass. Stepping up was Learkamp to get the pass over for Buffalo. Trying to move it over for Stewart. And then McIntaffer gets upended as Lily Hoffman will move it back in. Hoffman with a high shot that goes into the netting. And we get a whistle with 53.5 to go here in the second period. McIntaffer's got two. She's on hat trick watch now for the third period, or even still in this second period, as it is a 3-0 lead for the Caps. Buffalo has the first one. McIntaffer's got the latest two. And the Caps are enjoying a 3-goal lead right now with 53.5 to go here in the second period. This will be taken here by the Capitals behind here on the near side on their own end of the ice. It's going to be held in by Romans. That backhand of the net, that'll go wide. Trying to center one of the Thunder again. Nemec blocked that pass up from Brandenburg. And now Nemec will swing it around the boards here with 30 seconds left. Reese trying to chip it out of the zone, but it's held in by Brandenburg. And it'll eventually come out. Now Zimiga will have to circle around, and Paige Zimiga will move it back in. Zimiga moves in, trying to get free for the shot, but did not get a clean one off. That was off the stick with 14 seconds to go here in the period. Hunsley trying to settle the puck down, unable to get the pass away. Chisholm has stolen it. Now it's Miller up ahead for First with 3 seconds to go. Down the final seconds and no shot from Chisholm, and that will end the second period with the Capitals taking a 3-0 lead behind the second goal of the day from Dakota McIntaffer. And the Capitals outshoot the Rushmore Thunder in that second period 15-2 to take a 3-0 lead. McIntaffer only had the only goal of the 15 shots they had in the second period, but it still is a 3-0 lead for the Caps at the end of the two periods. We will step aside. We'll come back with the second intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock. You're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool Spa and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Verting Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verting Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verting Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verting Electric, 224-8684.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota. Refined design. Remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
Hi, this is Jim Wadine, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, it is the end of the second period. They just did the Chuck-a-Puck contest between, which they will do again during the boys varsity game as well, but they just finish up the Chuck-a-Puck for the girls contest. I am the unofficial, or the non-cheating but unofficial winner of the last year's boys Chuck-a-Puck contest. And you can go back on YouTube and know that I won, even though I had a weighted puck, all that stuff, that all the rules and regulations that apparently I didn't follow. You know, I guess my puck was on steroids, so I got disqualified, whatever it is. But it is a fun cause and a fun thing to do here, a good cause, and it is a fun thing to do with the Chuck-a-Puck that is had between the second and third periods of both the girls and boys varsity games, as it's just a number that wins at the time, and so we don't know who actually won the Chuck-a-Puck on this one. I did not throw a puck this time, so I'll still try and win the weighted puck. See if I can win the Chuck-a-Puck in the next time in the boys contest. Try and defend the title. I need the WWE Championship belt or something. But it is a 3-0 lead for the Oahe Capitals at the end of two periods. The only goal scored is a goal from Dakota McIntyre with 3:35 to go in that second period. Mallory Learcamp got the assist. Her first assist of the season. Dakota McIntyre, who has no goals coming into this game, has now doubled her point total. She had 2 assists, now has 2 goals on top of those 2 assists this season, and a 4-point season for Dakota McIntyre at this point, but also a 2-point night for McIntyre with her 2 goals, as the Capitals outshoot the Rushmore Thunder 15-2 in the second period, as they have now a 3-0 lead. Capitals had 1 power play. It was a checking call against Lily Hoffman. It was 16 that came early on in that second period, in the first minute of the second period, and ended up being an all for naught for the Capitals. They're 0 for 1 in the power play. The Rushmore Thunder is still 0 for 2 on the power play. The Caps have a 3-0 lead at the end of the second period. Now out shooting the Rushmore Thunder 23-5 as they lead it by 3 goals. We will step aside. We'll come back with more of the second intermission report after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool Spa and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pier. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pier First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open heart and open doors.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pierre.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Hi, this is Aubrey Stewart, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
As we welcome you back here, the Hawaii Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder. It is a 3-0 lead at the end of 2 periods. We might be a little delayed to get the third period started. The Zamboni picked up too much snow in that first little bit of the round that it came through. So it might end up being a little bit, we will be a little bit behind getting that second period going with the fact that they've stopped the clock right now, and they're going to make sure that they get that Zamboni all taken care of before they finish the Zam job and get ready for the third period. But again, we talked about what was upcoming here for varsity side of things. The boys varsity will be playing at 6:15 tonight as they will be hosting the Brandon Valley Ice Cats. We'll have coverage right around 5:45 and puck drop at 6:15. Sioux Falls Flyers, make that Sioux Falls East Flyers, will be hosting Sioux Center at 5:30. And the Mitchell will be hosting Sioux Falls West at 6 o'clock. So those games should be done by the time that we're done tonight. And maybe even the Watertown Huron game, maybe not unless we get super far behind. But Watertown is hosting Huron at 7 o'clock. Yankton is hosting Aberdeen at 7:30, and Rushmore takes on Brookings at 7:45 Mountain Time, 8:45 Central Time coming up tonight. That's on the boys varsity side. The other two games to be played on the girls varsity side, it is the Sioux Falls Flyers hosting Sioux Center at 3:30, and Aberdeen will be hosting Brookings at 8 o'clock tonight for the other two girls varsity games, and we will be the only game to be played tomorrow afternoon, as it will be the Capitals hosting Sioux Falls. So then we're getting down to the final couple of games of the girls varsity side. So nobody will have their 13th game played yet going, but then after tomorrow, the Capitals will be the first team to have their 13th game in with the Sioux Falls. Let's see, with Aberdeen also playing their 11th game. So the Capitals they won't be the first team to finish off their season, as Watertown will finish off their year on Saturday, February 10th. But Mitchell will also be finishing their season on Saturday. Brookings and Rushmore will be playing on Saturday next week, and the Flyers and Sioux Center Storm, Capitals and Aberdeen Cougars, Rushmore and Brookings playing on Sunday as well to finish out the season. So almost everybody will be just about done by the time that the weekend comes to an end. There's only 3 games left. Aberdeen and Sioux Falls will finish the season on Monday, February 19th. And then Sioux Center and Rushmore will play on Saturday, February 24th and 25th. They can do that because they don't have a JV, they don't have 14U, so they'll play the final 2 games. But that's a long time of a break. That's a 2-week break by the time that they play to finish out the season. And again, that may not even matter for the seed point or for the seeding at all. If Brookings would beat Rushmore at any point next weekend, and again, the Capitals win here today, they will end up being at least the top 4, and they can figure out if they can maybe get to that top 3 by the time that the season comes to an end. Sioux Falls and Aberdeen maybe ends up being that battle for who gets number 1 seed, who has the number 2 seed when they play on Monday, February 19th. But overall, the Caps, they can only take care of what they are still in front of, and that is going to be playing Sioux Falls tomorrow at 2 o'clock, and then the Aberdeen Cougars coming up next week Sunday. That's an 11 o'clock start. So while there are all those pregame shows and all the pregame festivities for the Super Bowl next Sunday, we've got your chance for sports, actual live sports, instead of just the pregame show before the Super Bowl, as will be done should be done prior to kickoff of the Super Bowl. But for the girls varsity especially, because they play at 11 o'clock, the boys varsity plays at 3 as of now, and if there is any change, we'll let you know. But otherwise, the Capitals and the Aberdeen Cougars, and again, the Zamboni not been able to do the job we were hoping it would do. So we've got more time between the second and third period, which hopefully we can get that taken care of, get that fixed for not too long, just because of the fact that we've got more games going on. But obviously those guys are over there working as hard as they can. They're trying to get everything figured out. And the unfortunate thing of technology, sometimes it doesn't want to work out for you. And we know the case of that. Last night had the basketball game against Yankton. It was buffering a lot, unless we didn't have the video up there and just had the KCCR logo. So we know how great technology can be when it works and how frustrating it can be when it doesn't. So again, they're trying to get the Zamboni fixed before they finish zamming the ice. So it will be just a little bit longer here before we get the third period underway. And again, the Capitals have a 3-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffle behind scoreboard, with Dakota McIntyre scoring 2 goals. Micah Buffalo scored the first goal. That came with around 4:14 to go in the first period. And then the final minute, it was McIntyre that scored to make it 2-0. And then with 3:35 to go in the second period, McIntyre scored again to take a 3-0 lead for the Capitals at the end of those 2 periods. And again, later on tonight, around 5:45, we'll have coverage of the Capitals and the Brandon Valley Ice Cats in the boys varsity side, as we'll have the 6:15 puck drop, scheduled 6:15 puck drop on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We actually got started pretty much right on time. Was impressed that we got started right on time because the Bantam game went to overtime. Now, they didn't play a long overtime. The Capitals got the win in overtime. So we're looking to go to 2-0 for the Caps here today before we have 2 more games before the varsity side of things. So hopefully we find ourselves a Capital sweep by the end of all this. But we'll see if but first the Capital girls have to finish off the win here against the Rushmore Thunder. So as the Zamboni comes back out of the ice, try and get things moving again. See if we can get the Zam going. Well, it doesn't look like it's, maybe it's doing a little bit of some zamming, but not the way that they're hoping. Well, it's getting a little bit better. We'll try and get the full zam of the ice before we, again, gotta get the ice zammed before we get to the start of the third period. But it hasn't gone as planned. Well, maybe it's going a little bit better here at the Expo Center. One of those long stretches here. It does look like we got things going now here, so that's a good sign. Hopefully that keeps up here for the remainder of the Zam here. But the Capitals, again, have a 3-0 lead on the American Family Insurance printing shuffle by a scoreboard. So let's take our final break here of the second intermission report. We'll come back and we'll get you set for the third period. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Hi, Jason here from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio. We invite you to come in and see our expanded new location, 400 West Sioux Avenue in Pier. Transform your new space into the best in industry hot spring, caldera, and free flow spas, and let the stress melt away. Or maybe it's an infrared sauna. Don't miss out. Also check out our pool tables, darts, fire tables, and outdoor furniture. Visit us today for the perfect blend of relaxation and entertainment. And as always, at the guaranteed lowest price.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
What makes our business successful? Our people. Beck Motor Company in Pier takes great pride in our team, and we are looking to add to it. We currently have an opening for a full-time parts consultant. This individual works closely with our service department and collision center customers, as well as walk-in customers, getting them the parts and accessories they need. Experience a plus, but we'll train the right individual. Many benefits, including health insurance. Contact Steve Meyer at 224-5912.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pier, proud to support high school athletics.
Dr. Brian Hermanson serves Central South Dakota with specialty root canal treatment. Hermanson Endodontics aims to provide treatment that is not only comfortable, but has a quality-first emphasis. We believe that by preserving as much healthy tooth as possible, we can help you retain your natural teeth longer. This is accomplished with state-of-the-art three-dimensional imaging and the dental operating microscope to guide diagnosis and treatment. Ask your dentist if a root canal specialist is right for you. Hermanson Endodontics, 1709 North Lincoln Avenue in Pier.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Hi, this is Elise Schweitzer, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And as we welcome you back here, we are getting set for the third period. We still got about 5 minutes to go before we get to the start of the third period. But they got the Zamboni up and going and got it running. And so a couple more passes down the ice, and we are ready to go. We'll be ready to go when that time runs out here in 4.5 minutes. So the Capitals and the Rushmore Thunder will play the third period coming up here in just a little bit. But the next game scheduled to be around 2 o'clock, around 2:15 for the Bantam B game that will be played. The JV will play with the figure skaters after that, which will be around 5:30, 5:45-ish. And then the ceremony before the final bit here for the Capital varsity team to be played here on this Saturday nights for the final time, I believe. It will be the final home game. Nope, not the final home game on the Saturday night for the Capitals. They will still have one more home game. They'll play a weekend series against the Yankton Bucks coming up here in a couple of weeks when the Caps will have a trip to Rushmore to Rapid City on that Friday, and then they will play Saturday, Sunday against the Yankton Bucks. That'll be the final time that they will play here this season, coming up in 2 weekends. Next weekend, the Caps will play Friday at home against Mitchell, and then we'll play on the road against Aberdeen on Super Bowl Sunday. Capital girls will play their final home game tomorrow. It'll be a 2 o'clock puck drop. We'll have coverage around 1:30, and puck drop at 2 o'clock between the Caps and the Sioux Falls Flyers. Sioux Falls playing their second game of the 3-game weekend coming up tonight, hosting, actually they will be playing this afternoon as they will be hosting the Sioux Center Storm. That's a 3:30 puck drop, so still about 2 hours from now. We will be able to tell you final scores from girls varsity action, or at least one final score of girls varsity action by the time that we get going in the varsity game, as the Zamboni making its final pass, actually is making his final turn to get back off the ice, and the referees will come out shortly, get the nets back on their moorings and ready to go for the start of the third period. A lot of pink in the crowd, and Pink the Rink night, Pink the Rink day, Pink the Rink night, all here at the Expo Center. And it has been a fun day so far, and hopefully will continue to be a fun day with wins for the Capitals, when it is always a fun and emotional day for Pink the Rink. It's a very good cause. Players skating in honor and memory of those battling and have battled cancer. And it tugs on your hearts, but it's a great cause, and it's a lot of fun to see these skaters to wear the pink, get the pink sticks, everything that they do to make Pink the Rink special. For those that are there honoring, for those in the memory, they had a couple of players that were skating in honor of family members and of those that are affected by cancer, and they were here to take pictures and standing at the bench. They're able to hand flowers off to them. The girls varsity side was, and they will do that continuing into the other games of the day, with the Bantam and JV games along with the varsity games. So it is a great day, and it's again an emotional day that's. You always want to win at your home team's Pink the Rink events, because it's such a fun, such a great day, and it adds on to the specialty of the day, especially when you get the wins. And we talked with Coach Steele about that too, that what really helps for the Capital boys is that it's the lone game of the weekend. So it adds on to, you haven't played last weekend, and now you're playing just one game this weekend, so you really feel the special occasion of this and not having to worry about another game. Now the Capitals, that's what really helps, I think, the Capital girls in this game, is that Sioux Falls is waiting for you tomorrow, and if you're looking at just by records and by teams, you would be a little bit more worried about the Sioux Falls Flyers and maybe the Rushmore Thunder, but overall with the Pink the Rink, that it becomes a special occasion, so you're really up for this game, and then you can start worrying about Sioux Falls once this game concludes. As again, the referees are finishing putting the nets back on and getting them placed. The penalty or the time expired, and the Capitals will come out of their locker room along with the Rushmore Thunder. And we are just about set and ready to go here from the Expo Center for the final regulation period. Capitals are leading at 3-0. Sophia Pashong has made all 5 saves in net so far, as Claire Larson has had to stop 20 of 23 shots in that first 2 periods. Excuse me, including stopping 14 of 15 shots in that second period. So as the Caps and Thunder come out from their locker rooms, set and ready to go. Dakota McIntyre again, 2 goals so far in the hockey game, her first 2 goals of the season. And we'll see how the third period starts here for the Capitals as we start 5-on-5. And they will move from left to right. The Flyers, or make the Thunder from right to left on your radio dial, TV screen, mobile device, as we are set and ready to go. Glad you're with us here on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. Emma Thielen's back at the station for us here today. Jesse McIntyre running the camera for us this afternoon. And it is John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon. It will be Emily Nemec to take the face-off. She will be paired up with Bradley Kafka and Kami Larson. Lavinger is on defense right now for the Capitals to start this third period as we are underway here in the final regulation period. That pass from Larson up to Kafka just beyond her stick, and it'll be moved in the zone as Nemec holds it in for the Capitals. Nemec will turn with it, trying to center one over for Kafka, trying to move that puck around and get it away from Anna Larson, but was unable to actually make that Cora Pearson. And then it will be Rushmore that will ice the puck just 28 seconds into the third period. Again, the Capitals don't want to take their foot off the gas here in this third period. With a 3-goal lead, that can be a dangerous lead in hockey is a 3-goal lead, but they're in the spot where another goal can really help seal a win. And again, if the Capitals do win this hockey game, they will be the top 4 seed. Brookings could not pass them. They could, at best, they could only tie them, and the Capitals have the advantage sweeping the Rangers. As Kami Larson will center one for Kafka, but she couldn't get the shot off in time. Comes back for Kirsten Miller. And then we'll also be able to, one, sweeping the Thunder, but the Thunder will not be able to pass them in points either. Kirsten Miller, that'll be played over. Actually, the Capitals just need a point to secure a spot over the Rangers, as this will be a trip, and that'll be a penalty coming up against the Capitals. Kami Larson got the stick down, and Larson will go to the penalty box for the trip with 15:57 to go, minute and 3 seconds in the third period. It'll be the third power play now for the Rushmore Thunder, as it'll be to the face-off to the right of Sophia Pashong. This is the spot now for the Rushmore Thunder to try and get back in this hockey game. As it is one, Chisholm scores off the face-off. No, now they say it went underneath the goal and in. So it did not beat Sophia Pashong. It went underneath the goal and went into the net. So that's why Pashong didn't make the save. So we'll be in offensive zone face-off still. And Mallory Chisholm trying to say that it went in the net. I mean, it did. It technically did go in the net, but it went underneath the side of the nets. So we do not get the goal scored by the Rushmore Thunder with 15:53 to go. And we get the whistle in offensive zone face-off. So the Capitals kind of catch a break. I don't know if it's really a break or not, because it wasn't like the net came off his moorings or anything like that, as Chisholm will try and wrap it around, trying another chance to wrap it around. She still has it again. Another shot and a save as Dakota McIntyre swings at it but can't get out of the zone. Zimiga will pick it up. She'll spin off McIntyre, then her pass is missed, and now it's Aubrey Stewart trying to race after it, but overskates the puck, trying to swat it along with her. And now it's Mallory Learcamp that will play it back here at her own end of the ice. Learcamp will turn. That puck goes off the boards. That will go all the way down. Claire Larson will tee it up and leave it for Haley Romans. with 15:09 to go here in the third period. 1:10 remaining in the power play for the Capitals, or for the Rushmore Thunder. There's a shot attempt, and that one was sticked away. As that one came from McIntaffer, who will probably throw just about everything she can at the net right now with the 2 goals that she has scored so far. Chisholm throws that to the net, save made by Pashong. She's now got 6 saves on the afternoon. This will be Zimiga. That shot was sticked away, and then so Sophia Pashong was a little bit tied up and then tried to dive for it. Now trying to center one as that puck will come over, and Stewart will grab it, and she'll throw it down the ice. 33 seconds to go here in the power play for the Rushmore Thunder. Third power play of the day for Rushmore. Chisholm, that pass up, that one's off the stick, and now taken here by Larson, Anna Larson, as she's bumped by Miller, and now Elliott Birch will grab it again. She'll swing it off the boards as it comes around to the blue line. It's going to be held in by Evan Woods, but then out by Nemec, right back in by Atherton, and then taken by Nemec and out of the zone. And then Nemec was able to shoulder down Anna Larson. And Coach Kelly Simon was hoping for a penalty called against the Capitals. Evan Woods, as we're back to 5-on-5, will swing that wide as it comes to the near side on the sideboards for Atherton. It'll be played here still on the near sideboards with 13:35 to go here in the third quarter. This will be coming out of the zone. It goes down. They will say it will be no icing. Claire Larson let it go. Now Romans will pick it up. That one's up the boards of the blue line for Nemec. Nemec's shot was blocked by Romans and now taken back by the Thunder. This will be thrown all the way down. It was on the wrong side of the red line, and it will become an icing against the Rushmore Thunder with 13:11 to go here in the third period. Face-off will be to the right of Claire Larson. Emily Nemec will take the face-off against Mallory Chisholm. A bouncing puck on the face-off. It'll be Kafka trying to secure it. And it will be now Zimiga, but can't get out of her own end of the ice. Now it's grabbed by Chisholm, and she'll skate in the center ice and move into the offensive end. Chisholm will swing wide on the back end, trying to center one over. That one goes over the top of the net. It was off the stick of Pashong and over the top of the glove, and barely went over the top of the crossbar. Now it's Kafka as she'll swing into the zone. Kafka will swing back far side in the corner. And now it's grabbed by the Thunder, and that centering pass was broken up. That one will be missed. They will say it was touched or could have been played by Katie Reese, one of the two that results in no icing, as Elliott Birch will play it off the boards. Grabbed by Reese, trying to pass it back to Birch, turned it over, now Woods in, and a save made by Pashong, who comes out to stop the breakaway from Woods. Lavinger trying to kick it along the ice. Players lost his glove and a stick. Now there's a wind-up shot and a save made by Pashong, as that's going to be wide of the net. Evan Woods now centering one for Woods, and Woods' one-timer was stuffed by Pashong. That was Hoffman that tried that centering pass, and now it's going to be Reese in the zone. She's got first going to the net. Save is made by Larson as she threw it to the net, and Larson makes her 21st save of the afternoon. And now Atherton here on the near side. Katie Reese will play it to the Rushmore blue line. Capitals are in the midst of a change. Stewart jumps on the ice. And now to the far side, it'll be a race to it. Larson, Hunsley. Hunsley got to it first, played it back in the Capitals offensive end, but grabbed by the Thunder. And that pass is tipped off the stick of Birch, and she'll race back to pick it up. And Elliott Birch will pick up speed behind the net. Now Elliott Birch with that speed, she'll move in and glide in the offensive end. Birch all the way around behind the net on the back end. Birch now still swinging with it in the back on the back end. That will come out of the zone. Capitals will touch it and be an offside, and we get a whistle with 11:12 to go. Birch completely circled the wagons in the offensive zone. And when she gets going, it's hard for anybody to stop her. Face off, McIntaffer tried to take it, tried to win it, but it was won by Chisholm instead. Now it's Stewart back in for the Capitals. Romans will win the race over to it. And now Haley Romans will play it off the boards. Brandenburg Now back for Miller. Her shot was off of a body. Now McIntyre throws it to the net. It goes just in front of the blue line, or in front of the blue paint. And it will be now taken by the Rushmore Thunder. Out of the zone by the Thunder. They can move in. Chisholm 2-on-2 in the zone. Chips it to the goal, but it went wide of Pashong. Now it's going to be played back here on the near side where McIntyre swings and misses on that first pass attempt. It's held in by Pong Club, and Satori Pong Club will move in. She runs into Kirsten Miller, then trying to center one with the Thunder, but it was blocked by the stick of Pashong. Now McIntyre over on the far side. Her pass up for Buffaloes off of her stick, and then Zimiga almost overskated it. Now Lavinger will now grab it for the Capitals. Buffalo back in. Romans takes the puck away from her. Anna Larson will move it down the ice. That should be an icing with 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes exactly left here in the third period. And the Capitals leading 3-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Face-off will be to the right of Claire Larson. Emily Nemec will take the face-off. It is Evan Woods up ahead. It'll be out of the zone. Now it's Bradley Kafka that will pick it up. Kafka moves in. Kafka swings wide. Her shot, and didn't get all of it, and it went wide of the net. That will come back out to the highest slot. Larson will play it back over. Learkamp with a shot that goes wide. Rebound chance goes off the side of the cage from Kafka. Now it's Nemec trying to center one back for Larson. That will come out of the zone all the way down. The result in another icing with 9:26 to go here in the third period. So the Capitals in the third period, it is actually 3-3 in shots on goal. Make that actually 3-1 in shots on goal, with the Thunder out shooting the Capitals so far in the third period. Face off to the right of Larson. It's won by the Capitals, but unable to get a shot away. Comes out to the blue line. Burge can't hold the zone. Will try and pass it back for Learkamp. It's turned over. Chisholm on a breakaway. Chisholm in off the crossbar. Hit the crossbar with the shot, and it stays 3-0. Beat Pashong, but didn't beat the crossbar. Picked back up by Hattie Hunsley, although turned back over to Zimiga on the near side boards. Chisholm throws to the net, right in front of the blue paint, comes back out for Pong Club now. Pong Club will throw it back over, looking for a redirect, and a save made by Pashong. Chisholm throws it to the side of the cage. Another save by Pashong. Chisholm again trying to center one off of a body in front, and now it's going to be Elena Youngblood, who's got her first shift of the afternoon, as she'll get it out of the zone for the Capitals. And moved it back in, the captain for the Hawaii Capitals. It is now Brandenburg. Hunsley stepped on her stick and was tripped up by her own stick. But now it's Haley First that will move it in. First winds up with a slap shot, and it goes off the end of the blade, and it went wide by by quite a few feet as it'll be played back over. That was a hard shot, just a little bit offline from First. It'll be moved in here by the Capitals, or make that by the Rushmore Thunder. There's a shot high and a save made by Pashon. That came from Haley Romans from her defensive spot. And then a centering pass for Woods. Things have opened up a little bit here between these two teams. Anna Larson, that one was blocked by Hunsley and played back over for Lavinger. Now Lavinger will move into the offensive zone, in the neutral zone, now in the offensive zone. Stick was lost by Woods to not trip up at Ava Lavinger. And then now it'll come free. McIntyre trying to race over after it. And now a pass goes back for Buffalo. Winds up with a slap shot and a block shot by the Thunder. Backhand pass out of the zone. Capitals have to tag back up. They do. Now it's going to be thrown back in. Trying to throw it back in was McIntyre. That'll be played back out, and Sienna Tipton will have it. There is a shot from Buffalo. Rebound chance, and it never got to the nets on Larson. Almost had an opportunity to go 5-full on Claire Larson. 7 minutes to go here in the third period. It'll be out of the zone. Capitals with the Thunder making a change. Buffalo trying to slap pass and crossover for McIntyre. They will wave off icing the last moment as Zimiga will play it off the boards on the far side. That's going to be a penalty, and it will be against the Rushmore Thunder. and a checking penalty is called. Sienna Tipton was able to draw the penalty, and Anna Larson will go to the penalty box. More of a frustration penalty from Anna Larson. It felt like she had been a couple different times, had drawn a penalty, but did not get it. And so it's a power play for the Capitals to try and make it a 4-0 lead. 6:43 to go here in the third period. Face off to the rights of Claire Larson. It will be won by the Capitals. It is Learcamp. That pass will come over to the near side. Nemec will grab it. Her pass up for Larson. Back to the blue line for Learcamp. She'll try and pass it across. Didn't get all of it, but still got it over to Birch. Throws it wide of the nets, and Larson was able to play it back behind the cage. And now Kami Larson was able to find her way into using positioning to get the puck. Nemec here on the near side. Leaves it for Birch as she'll carry it in. Birch will play it around here for Mallory Learcamp. Pass will come back around for Bradley Kafka. Plays it back in front. There's a shot, but unable to get it. All of it was Nemec. Good touch there from Bradley Kafka. Out here for Nemec. Nemec will start to walk the line, then shot it wide of the net. It comes to the corner here on the near side where Kafka will pick it up with space. Then her pass is off of a skate and goes out of the zone. Birch will go pick it back up and will play it off the boards. Elliott Birch will move it right back in. Offensively, the Capitals, 50 seconds to go in the power play. Birch swings wide. He's trying to center one or maybe put it on net, and was unable to get that shot away, or able to get that shot to go as Claire Larson made the save. Learcamp now with it. Pass will go across. Kami Larson will have it. And now Larson in the neutral zone. Pass goes up for Birch again. Addie Hunsley steps on the ice. Will pick up the puck on the near side. And Hunsley diving as she got it back into the net, and Larson made the save. Kafka will pick the puck back up here for the Capitals. It'll be 20 seconds to go here in the power play. 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. Capitals are still on top 3-0. This will be a centering pass that's going to be intercepted and thrown all the way down. And Pashon will let it go just behind the net with 6 seconds remaining in the power play. So the Capitals are now 0 for 2 on the power play as we get back to 5-on-5 with 4:40 to go here in the third period. Miller will pick it up in the neutral zone, skates it in. Kirsten Miller with a shot that goes high over the crossbar. And the centering pass, Miller trying to step back up again, but it's going to be grabbed here by the Rushmore Thunder. As they will move into the neutral zone, Haley Romans back in offensively. That shot and a save by Pashong. And now Romans has it another time. Let's try to centering pass, comes in front, glove, save by Pashong with 4:13 to go here in the second period. That shot came from Anna Larson, who came out of the penalty box and joined the play. Face-off will be to the left of Pashong. 4:13 remaining, and a timeout will be taken by the Rushmore Thunder. So again, our next broadcast game will be later on tonight as the Capital Boys will take on the Brandon Valley Ice Cats, and that'll be a 6:15 puck drop, but the Bantam B team will be playing here later on in just once we're done here, they will pretty much step on the ice and have their ceremony before they get started. Then the JV will play. The figure skaters will have, between the JV and varsity, will have a chance to showcase their skills before we get rolling with the varsity contest here tonight. So a fun day still on tap. We're only 2 of the 5 games in after this contest is done. Still got over half the day remaining. But so far, we're almost to the point where we can say we're 2 for 2 today. The Capital Bantam A team got the win. I believe it was a Bantam A team. The first Bantam team got the win of the day in overtime over Brandon Valley. And now the next Bantam team will play coming up here in just a little bit. As the timeouts, again, taken by the Rushmore Thunder. They know how important this last 4:13 is. They will leave Claire Larson in net, but they know that they need goals. They need goals fast. Again, if they don't win this game, they cannot be the number 4 seed. And at best would be number 5. There's a shot. They score off the face-off, off the timeout, and it's 3-1. So that's exactly what they wanted to have happen. The Rushmore Thunder make it 3-1 with 4:07 to go. Mallory Chisholm will score her 5th of the season. And Rushmore's not quite done yet. A 2-goal game now with 4:07 remaining. Chisholm, her 5th of the year. That's the team high 5th of the year. Paige Zimiga and Lily Hoffman also have 4 goals. As Anna Larson will bring it back in. There's a wind-up shot that goes wide. So Chisholm gets the unassisted goal to make it 3-1. Now it's Haley First trying to move it back in the offensive end. This will be a delayed offside. The Capitals were offside, just barely offside. It was going to be a potential break for Katie Reese, I believe was for Katie Reese. But either way, a face-off that will come here for Haley First to take again. It was Sophia Bales maybe that had the opportunity. There's a stick that goes up in the air. Bales' stick goes up in the air. It is now First. Atherton run into each other. Now Bales back in the offensive end with 3:30 to go here in the 3rd period. And now moving around is Evan Woods. And a good stick there from Ava Lavinger. But now Woods will pick it back up in the corner. Miller got back. Woods with a stick lift, and it'll be played over here on the near side. Bouncing off the boards, out for Romans. Romans with a shot that goes off the knee of Woods, and it will be wide. Picked back up by the Rushmore Thunder. Atherton is skating hard back to the bench. She is hurt right now as they get the Brandenburg on the ice, and a save made by Sophia Pushong with 3 minutes to go here in the 3rd period. So 3-1 is our score. Capitals still have that 2-goal lead, but this is an important 3 minutes. And we'll keep an eye on Claire Larson if they want to pull the goalie or not. This will be played back. There's a shot blocker down by Pushong. The puck was still loose in the high slot. And that'll be to the corner now for Learcamp. Brandenburg lost her stick. Learcamp trying to skate around. Now it's Chisholm trying to wrap it around. Puck is still loose on the far side. And from the goal line extended out to Chisholm with the shot attempt that goes to the side of the net, and a save made by Pushong as we are at 2 o'clock. KCCR FM Blunt, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Emma Thielen back at the station. Jesse McIntaffer running the camera. John Wickler here on the Saturday afternoon. Chisholm for the Rushmore Thunder. Scored to make it 3-1 just moments ago. Puck is still loose, trying to swipe at it. Comes in front to the net, and a covered up by Pushong, who's made 14 saves on 15 shots. Elena Youngblood will step out on the ice. Bradley Kafka and Emily Nemec on the ice here for the Capitals. Face off to the left of Pushong as Nemec will have to get her helmet clipped back on with 2:27 to go here in the 3rd period. And Nemec can't quite get everything. There we go. Nope, she's going to have to come off the ice. So her helmet, the chin strap is not properly securing. So Lavinger steps on the ice for her to take the face-off, but it's won by the Rushmore Thunder. They still have the goalie in net. Lavinger, the puck still loose, will pick it up and then we'll send it down the ice. And it'll be covered up this time by Larson with 2:13 to go here in the 3rd period. And again, Coach Simon was looking for a penalty to be called on maybe a check by Lavinger, did not get it. And it will be an offensive zone faceoff. And again, we're going to keep an eye on Claire Larson if the puck goes down the other end of the ice. Because the Capitals, or the Rushmore Thunder down by 2, maybe we'll be looking to try and pull the goalie. 2:07 to go here in the 3rd period. This will come out of the zone. And it's now Evan Woods that will get to the blue line, and then we'll throw it in, cross-corner dump. Larson stays in net for now for the Rushmore Thunder. There is a player running into Elliott Birch. And it will be now taken here by Zimigo with 1:45 to go here in the 3rd period. That'll be now Anna Larson that will pick it back up. Stick lift by Sienna Tipton. Now it's going to be Larson over the boards. And it'll be over on the far side. Make that the near side. Brandenburg Zimiga out of the zone. It comes here for Nemec. 2-on-2, the Capitals. 3-on-2, they can move in, but Nemec will throw it behind the goal line. Will be picked back up by the Rushmore Thunder as she'll come off for a change. Now the Thunder again. It is going to be Woods. That shot rolls off the leg of Elliott Birch with 1:07 to go here in the third period. Larson's still in the net right now. There's a shot redirected. Save is made. It's still loose in front of the net. It'll be played to the nearest side. Woods will chip it back over for Zimiga. That shot again redirected and goes wide with 50 seconds to go here in the third. That puck is still loose. It's now taken by the Capitals, trying to get the puck out of the zone. 45 seconds to go. Capitals will escape to the neutral zone as Tipton will pass, goes across, and it's taken again here by the Rushmore Thunder. 35 seconds to go here in the third period. Back in again to the Rushmore Thunder. Pass comes back out to the blue line. It is going to be taken again by the Capitals, but they can't clear the zone. 23 seconds to go. This will be off the boards, out of the zone. 18 seconds remaining. The Capitals are just about set to clinch their way to a top 4 seed. Chisholm will move back in with 11 seconds. That shot, they score. Mallory Chisholm with 8.8 to go. Makes it 3-2. And the Capitals just have to make sure that they win this next faceoff. So Chisholm makes it 3-2 with 8.8, her second goal of the game. And it's all-important face-off, and we'll see if Coach Jim Woody will take his time out. And it sounds like he is not too worried about it. And might have been about another second that came off the clock after the goal was scored. And I think Coach Simon is looking to see if maybe they'll put another second back on the clock. And the referee's talking right now. So now the referee trying. So they will put, we'll see how much time they're going to put back on the clock. So 8.8 to go. And they're going to put a little bit of time back up. 11.8. So 11.8 remaining here in the third period. Face-off is won by the Capitals. They throw it down the ice with 7 seconds remaining here in the third period. Comes all the way down with Mallory Learcamp just getting the puck out of the zone. Down to 2 seconds. Chisholm will take one more shot, but the Capitals will escape with the victory 3-2. And they will be the number 4 seed at worst going in the state tournament. They have clinched a top 4 spot in the standings at the end of the regular season, regardless of how the season comes to an end, whether they get the next 4 points or not. They have clinched the top 4 spot in these standings going into the state tournament. 3-2 win for the Capitals, out shooting the Rushmore Thunder 27-17, but it is a 1-goal victory for the Caps. They win it 3-2. We'll step aside and come back with a post-game show after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey, presented by Capital City Ford Lincoln and Toyota on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
Pizza Ranch of Fort Pierre is a proud supporter of the Oahe Capitals Hockey. Bring your crew to the ranch. We have hot buffet options, including legendary pizza, the country's best chicken, savory sides, nutritious salads, and delicious desserts. Perched right on the river, our Fort Pierre Pizza Ranch is only minutes away from the South Dakota State Capitol building and from the Expo Center, home of the Oahe Capitals. The Pizza Ranch in Fort Pierre.
Verdig Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Verdig Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Verdig Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Verdig Electric, 224-8684.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 AM or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center in Pierre is a proud supporter of Hawaii Capitals hockey. Ramkota is more than just a place to stay. It's a full-service hotel where you'll arrive as a guest and leave as a friend. Enjoy our comfortable accommodations while you're in Pierre. A full bar and restaurant, too. Best of luck to the Hawaii Capitals hockey teams. The support comes from your friends at the Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center. Ramkota Hotel and Conference Center, 920 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Give us a call at 605-224-6877.
Dano's Marine supports Oahe Capitals hockey. Stop in and see the new owners, originally from Pierre, Brandon and Amanda Larson. Dano's Marine technicians are here to help with all your motor needs. They can rig accessories and electronics in all brands of boats, or get you into a new boat or pontoon. Dano's Marine, 916 Deadwood Street in Fort Pierre. Don't forget to winterize your boats. Call Dano's Marine at 605-224-6612.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
AGE Corporation has been building South Dakota for nearly 60 years. For all your site work, construction, and crane needs, AGE is there for you. If you need a boat dock and dock lighting, AGE has what you need. Visit their website, agecorp.com, or give them a call at 223-2732. AGE Corporation, providing high-quality services without sacrificing safety. Visit agecorp.com or call 223-2732.
Hi, this is Cammie Larson, and you're listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and watching on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports.
And we welcome you back here into the post-game show as the Hawaii Capitals beat the Rushmore Thunder 3-2 this afternoon and are now 8-3-1 in the season as they have tied Mitchell in points with 2 games remaining. Unfortunately, Mitchell has the tiebreaker over the Capitals, but the Capitals do secure a top 4 spot as Brookings and Rushmore can no longer pass the Capitals, and the Caps are into the top 4 going into the state tournament. So then we'll see how they stand at the end of the regular season. But they will play Sioux Falls Flyers on Sunday tomorrow, 2 o'clock for puck drop, and we'll have a coverage around 1:30. It was the Capitals who scored the first 3 goals. Micah Buffalo, Dakota McIntyre scored twice. She ends up with the eventual game winner in the only goal scored in the second period as they took a 3-0 lead at the end of 2. Then Mallory Chisholm scored twice, 4:07 and 11.8 to go to make it 3-2, but they never got a shot away in that final 11 seconds to try and tie the game up. And the Capitals improved to 8-3-1, where the Rushmore Thunder fall to 3-6-0-1 on the season. So the Caps are now into the top 4 and have won with just 2 games remaining. They will play at home tomorrow on Sunday, senior night, and then it'll be next week Sunday against the Aberdeen Cougars when they will play their final game of the regular season that following Sunday on Super Bowl Sunday. So we'll return at around 5:45 this evening. So here in about 3.5 hours or so, we'll be back on the air for the Caps and the Brandon Valley Ice Cats in the final game of the day, as the varsity team Brandon Valley will be taking on the boys varsity here in this evening. Let's say thanks to Emma Thielen back at the station. John Wickler here signing off. Back on the air at 5:45. Capitals win this one. Girls varsity wins this one 3-2 of the Rushmore Thunder, as we say so long from now from the Expo Center.
You've been listening to Oahe Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports, presented by Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. Oahe Capitals Hockey is brought to you by Hermanson Endodontics, AGE, Weatherall, Ramkota, Wagner Auto, Xander Auto Parts, Envirotech, Leisure Palace, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Pizza Ranch, Danos Marine, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, Ferding Electric, First United Methodist Church, and Beck Motors. Join us all season for Oahe Capital Hockey on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports